sounded like you on the drums there. Dun, 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 dun. No one cares. James, would you like to meet your steed?
Yes.
Okay. James will be on Dare to Dream. There he is. Oh, what is he doing?
That's awesome.
That cannot be legal. He's a feisty one. Look at him go. Look at the speed. Wow.
Go.
His weight, well, it fluctuates. His achievements, well, he just quit smoking, which is great. His favourite movie is Deliverance. There's that famous squeal like a pig scene, I think. He aspires to be president, but will probably actually be a sausage. Odds of 200 to 1 on Dare to Dream, but I tell you what, he looks ready to go. He's fired up.
He does. I like it. I like the fight. Intangibles. You know
It's
what I
good.
mean?
It's good. Congratulations on Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23.
You can say bitch, can't you?
Can I say bitch?
Please say bitch.
It seems
Please
weird.
say bitch. Thank
we
you.
had this
Thank
discussion. We had this discussion before the show. Am I allowed to say "Don't trust the bitch in Apartment 23"? Or do I say "Don't trust the bee"?
When the show was pitched to me, it was called "Don't Trust the Bitch in Apartment 23," and I thought it was the best title I'd ever heard. And then, you go through, America, and then it ends up "Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23." I feel like I'm teaching a remedial kindergarten class every time I pitch the show.
I thought maybe there was like a honeybee, like trapped in the apartment.
No,
and
it's
people
it's
get
shortened because
stung
America's
repeatedly.
too prudish for the word bitch.
I see.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you play a very heightened version of
I play a
yourself, a very
demented,
over-the-top version of yourself.
Bizarro world version of myself.
How does it feel to not be playing a character, but to be playing you? It's your name. It's not obviously you.
Yeah, it's my name, but we pretty much make up everything else. Like, we have a couple things in the resume that are in common, but the rest of it we just completely make up.
So what parts of it are you that you bring into it?
The hair.
Yeah.
For sure, the
Nice.
hair. The rest of it we make up, yeah.
Do you worry that you will play the role so well, people will go, that James Van Der Beek, what a dick?
Well, it's better than that Dawson, what a dick. So,
Yeah, right.
probably.
Is that...
Thank you.
Are we Dawson? Are we applauding for Dawson or against? Yeah, kill him.
Applause is applause, bro.
Let's just
I'll
take it. Just take it. Was that part of the fun for taking this role? Was to undo Dawson?
It's this crazy thing. You do this show for 6 years. You make like 120, 130 something hours of television, quality television, I might add. And then 10 years out, people start tweeting you this picture of you, and they say like classic, at Vander James, that's my Twitter name, and I'd be like, is this some like cool picture of me from Varsity Blues? Is this some like heroic whatever? And I look, and it's this picture, this crying face. So it's like 6 years of work has been boiled down to like a 4-second clip of me crying, essentially.
We have the clip. Of course we have the clip. Of course we have the clip. Why wouldn't we have the clip? He's here. We want to slip the boot in. Let's play the clip. So this was a very famous scene where your character and Katie Holmes' character were breaking up.
Breaking up, and it was the funniest thing to me about it, and what just tickled my funny bone is it was one of those moments where you play a character for this. I think we're like 4 or 5 years in at this point, and when you're in that person's skin for that long, certain things just kind of drop in your lap. And it was a scene, I wasn't scripted to cry, but it just kind of happened, and it was one of those like magical moments where you inhabit a character and the acting gods say, here you go, here's a little gift. And then it gets used to make fun of other people in internet chat rooms.
Let's enjoy it ourselves.
Dawson.
Joe, go. I'm telling you before I take it all back, all right? Just go. Go.
No! They're laughing! Wait a minute! That's not right!
How about...
You get caught up in the scene, you start crying, and everyone starts laughing.
How about that hair, though?
Great hair. Still rocking it to this day, let me tell you.
Good hair, man.
And yeah, so it got turned into, like you said, what they call a meme, which means it gets turned into a tiny little clip that gets played repetitively.
Just over and over and over.
So if people were to post something on the internet, for example, I proposed a bromance to Jeff Probst, he said no, this would happen. Anyone else want to try? Anyone else want to try? Something sad?
Wow. Ben, you're up.
Jeff asked me to say something I didn't know what to say.
Right.
I ask people to have sympathy for me for the fact that I have a daytime talk show and they won't let me say what I want to say.
Right. Have you ever wanted to do one of those?
Well, I met with Funny or Die, and they said, they kind of delicately danced around. They said, I don't know if you know, but there's a meme of you. I said, yeah. They said, well, we thought it'd be funny if maybe you, like, launched your own website where you just made 1,000 memes for people to use that had different emotions. For each thing you want to express in an internet chat room.
So if I was to throw one at you now, could you turn it into a meme? Could you give me a meme for...
Let me have at it.
I'm really over crying like Dawson. That's great. Now, of course, you have to put it on the loop. Could you do that for us now?
Okay, right. So the meme would look like this.
That's brilliant. It's amazing. Now, Jeff, you mentioned your talk show.
Right.
I had the privilege of being on your talk show.
Thank you for doing that.
And there was a segment on your show called On the Couch.
Right.
Where people ask questions, and you've had guys on the couch.
Right.
We have a couch. We have guys on it.
And thank you, by the way, for not having any women on this show. I really was hoping for a sausage fest, and it's exactly what I got.
Yeah, he's had Eva Longoria, Lake Bell, all kinds of, but we get Ben Folds.
Don't cross streams.
Ben is a sexy motherfucker. Don't undersell Ben.
So what we've done tonight is, to our audience, we have our audience suggestion box where people put questions in that we will hopefully answer. Tonight we said to them, make them blokey, make them manly, because we've got dudes on the couch. So what we're going to do is answer some man questions from people in the audience.
What's sad is that this segment will probably be better than our version.
Hey, now, come on. I wore heels on your program.
You were awesome. Yes, I wish we had a clip of that.
Oh, it's all gone. It's gone.
I'm going to turn that into a meme and send it to James.
I'll throw it up on the site.
So we have some man questions from males and females in the audience, so hopefully we can all answer them. For example, Hannah wants to know, when do men expect sex in a new relationship? Second, third date, second week, 1 month? What do we reckon? Like straight
When do we
away.
expect it?
Yeah, not expect, but, you know, surely you'd go, I like my chances.
I think it starts at hello.
Good.
That's great.
Ben in the audience has a very interesting one. How do I make my wife as happy to see me as my dog?
Treat her with the same respect.
Rub her belly. Rub her belly.
Come here, girl. I'm home. Come on.
Man,
When you say treat her with the same respect, do you mean give her a command before you punish her? And let her outside to go to the bathroom?
Give her wolf piss.
Buy some wolf meat for the woman, for God's sakes.
Pascal? Is it Pascal? 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 From Sydney, Australia. This is not surprising.
You know, there is a woman next to Pascal, 2 women over, that has been laughing and smiling the entire night. I don't know what it is, but this girl
Almost
right
like she's
here-
having fun, Jeff. What a shock.
No, I mean, kind of like even during the commercial break, she's just so delighted to be here.
Because I think she's been waiting all night for this question. This is the Aussiest question you will hear all night. From a woman. What would you prefer in a woman? Someone who can smash a six-pack or cook a roast?
This is easy.
The agony of choice.
Smash the six-pack.
Smash a six-pack. Oh, that was it. That was it.
You know what? It's funny that that's an Aussie question because Survivor's crew is made up of probably 50% Australians and maybe 15% Kiwis and the rest South Africans and then a couple of Americans.
Way to hire American.
But man, Australian women can drink. Oh my God.
You're welcome. It's very impressive, isn't it?
Even the dating with Australians is different. They date by drinking first and becoming mates. And then after they mate for a while, they decide if they're going to fuck.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
This one's from Robert, who is from here in California. This one's universal, ladies and gentlemen. How do you cover yourself after you've farted in the presence of a lady?
Oh, that's easy. Blame someone else. Just go, do you smell that?
You a farter?
Okay. I farted. This is one time. We were shooting a scene from Dawson's Creek. And
Is that how you got the tears?
it was it was a scene where there was an SAT that we had a big high school test that we'd stolen the answers to, and there was a fire drill. We all came back, and the SAT was gone from the table where we'd left it.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the shot started, on the table, and I was supposed to come up, from over the table like this, and they're supposed to see me, and then every other cast member is supposed to walk in. Well, I'm, kind of squatting behind the table. One got away from me. I immediately just started wishing I could just somehow get it back in. The horror of what I had unleashed under the world was singeing my nostril hairs. I'd had lobster the night before. I won't go into any more detail, but...
Was it picked up on mic, or was this an SBD?
No, this was SBD. This was completely silent, just nobody knew but me. But I knew because every single cast member from our show had to walk to my position. That they were all going to experience what I was now horrified for having unleashed on the world. One by one, Katie Holmes comes in, and back out every single one of them.
Right then and there.
And then as soon as we yelled, cut, everyone at the same time goes, oh my God, what was that?
That's... You could have claimed it. You could have claimed it and done a really good... Yeah, you just experienced Dawson's Freak. I will pay that. I will pay that. All right, well, thank you very much for our advice, our manly advice, everybody. When we come back, Jeff Probst, as you've never seen him before, and Rating Picks! A lot of